Alright, welcome back to another home launch golf video. In today's video, I'm going to do some on-course play for you guys. I've been showing you the practice areas and the practice range and stuff in the last couple of videos of the Orion software with the Orbit / SC4 launch monitor. So today I figured I'd get into like the Detroit Golf Club, and we're going to play basically the front nine in this video, and then tomorrow I'll probably post the back nine in that video. So I will say one interesting thing about this is Optishot, I think, kind of realized that because the device is kind of like very finicky inside of 20 yards, what you're going to see today, there is no putting, but they kind of take it a step further. And so you don't have to make it onto the green for it to auto finish out the hole in this software. This software, whenever you get within 60 feet of the hole, since the device kind of struggles to accurately pick up shots inside of 20 yards, it's just going to go ahead and auto-complete the hole for you. So unlike other softwares like E6, other launch monitors you're kind of used to, like with a Garmin or something like that, like you'd actually have to get onto the green, and then there would be like an auto one putt, auto two putt, that kind of sort of thing. This is going to kind of still work the same way. You know, if I get within like 10 feet, it's going to be an auto one putt or auto finish one. You know, I think 10 to 30 feet is an auto 2, and anything outside of 30 is kind of more like an auto 3. And then we'll see if it goes any higher than 3. I don't think that it does, but we'll see in today's video if it does. All right, so let's get the software loaded up, and we'll get on to hole 1. All right, so now the software's loading. It's going to kind of give us a flyby of the first hole and just kind of an outlook of what it looks like. Looks like we're looking at a par 4. It's pretty straight away. You know, 398 yards. I did select to play from the pro tees, I guess, so this is probably my estimation the back tees. All right, so here's hole 1, par 4, 398 yards. Just because of my natural shot shape is kind of more of a push draw, I will probably aim a little bit left of where I want the ball to go since there is no shot shape. All right, that felt pretty good. Probably going to start a little right. Yep. All right, we're off to the right. You will kind of notice that this device has kind of there is a shot delay. I would probably say pretty comparable to like the original SkyTrack. There's going to be a couple seconds. All right, so yeah, like I said, launch angle's down, spin's down, and the carry is much further today with the driver actually selected in the software. All right, so we got a second shot here of 119 yards, so I'm going to hit like my 50-degree wedge and see if we can get it in there inside of 10 feet for a birdie. I feel like I pushed that off to the right a little bit.
123 yards.
Yeah, a little off to the right. Had the right distance though, so looks like we're getting a gimme of 2 putts, so it must have been outside of the 10-foot initial circle here. So looks like a par on the first hole, and we'll move on to hole 2. All right, so here's hole 2. It's doing another automatic flyover, just to kind of show you what these what these holes look like on the course. But another pretty straight par 4 with just kind of a narrow gap to hit through here on the tee box. So, all right, so this hole is a little bit longer. Looking at 446 yard par 4 here. Oh, that was off the heel. That might be left.
270
Yeah.
yards.
Gonna be probably in the tree line. Wasn't very good contact. Oh, Couture just bounced though. Gave me a great kick back into the fairway. All right, so after that poor tee shot here on hole 2, got 219 left. I'm going to hit a 5-iron. All right, see if we can get this close. Felt like pretty good contact.
212 yards.
Go ball. All right, so on this one we got 196.6 carry in the software, but on the device it actually said 212 yards. All right, and fortune would have it, we actually landed at 21 yards still away from the green. Had it been a yard further, I think it would have auto-finished the hole for us. So we got 21 yards left. I'm going to try to hit this 60-degree close. might be a little bit left of the pin on that one.
20 yards.
Oh well. Alright, so the device had it at 20.4 yards. Got an auto gimme 2 putts. So we should be, I guess, outside of 10 feet, but inside of the 30 feet there. And then we had 17.9 carry on that shot in the software versus 20.4 on the device. Alright, so it looks like hole 3 is another par 3 or par 4 with a little dogleg to the left, and the pin looks to be at the front part of the green. So 379 yards. Because of that tree there on the left hand side, I'm not going to be able to aim left, so most likely this ball's flight is probably going to go right. I felt pretty solid contact. Might go straight.
298 yards.
Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so yeah, so like I was saying, by actually selecting driver, it seems the metrics are a lot better. So we got 288.8 carry on this shot versus I think it was 293 yards on the device display. Alright, so shot 2 here, hole 4, or hole 3, sorry. 85 yards. I'm going to try to hit pretty much a full 60-degree wedge here. Ooh, that was really thin. Thin and probably a little left.
127
Oof.
yards.
Yeah, not a good effort. Back of the green. Give me 3 putts. And a bogey. So we had 114 yard carry on that shot in the software against 127.9 on the actual Orbit device. All right, so we're on to hole 4. Looks like this is kind of the first par 5. Looks kind of straight with a little bit of dogleg to the left here at the end. So should be able to aim left off the tee box, I think, now. Hopefully I can miss that tree. All right, we're at 600 yards. All right, wow. Hole 4, the first par 5 we've come to in the software, and playing the pro tees, it looks like this is just going to be over 600 yards. I think I pushed that off to the right.
290
Yeah.
yards.
Kind of give us a better angle at the green on this next shot. And as long as we stay in the fairway, should be all right. All right, so we got 276.1 carry on that one against 294.9 on the actual device. All right, so we got a heck of a second shot here. We got 322 left to the pin. I don't have anything. I'm not going to hit driver off the deck. I wouldn't get there anyway. So I'm going to hit my 2 hybrid, which usually can carry about 235 to 245. And then we'll just hope for maybe another, full 60-degree wedge on the next shot. That was right and thin a little bit.
250 yards.
But it's going to work out. I was just trying to advance this one anyway, just to put something up there in the fairway. So, all right, so we got 235 carry, which is about what I carry this anyway, against 250 carry on the device. All right, so third shot here on this par 5. Got another 85 yards, so hopefully I can stay down and through this 60-degree wedge, and we can get it close. Got it a little bit fat, but I think we're in better shape than the last hole.
89 yards.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, worked out really well. Hopefully we're inside of 10 feet. Yep. 1 putt gimme. So it looks like we're going to get away on this long par 5 with a birdie. All right. So yeah, 84.9 carry in the software against 89.8 on the device. All right. So hole 5 looks like our first par 3. Just kind of straight away with kind of a mounded green with some bunkers front and back and to the left. All right, 179 yards up the hill, 7.5 feet. So I'm going to try to just hit this 7-iron there. pretty good contact. It might be a little bit right.
185 yards.
I think we're going to be really good on distance, though. Go ball. Get back there. All right. 3-putt gimme from there, so must have been outside 30 feet. All right, so we ended up with a bogey. 166.6 yards carry in the software versus 185 on the device. All right, so we're on to hole 6. Looks like a little dogleg right, par 4. Yeah, so a little dogleg right, 424 yard, par 4. All right, so I did aim just a little bit left of the default target line because I know this is probably going to go right just a little bit. Just a little right. Felt pretty decent contact though.
285 yards.
Yeah, should be pretty good. We're 285.6 of carry on the device. And 269.4 carry in the software, so about 16 yards difference there. All right, second shot on the par 4, 6th. We've got 150 yards, just barely, slightly downhill. I'm gonna try to get this pitching wedge there, since the flag is technically like just barely on the front part of the green. Might have been a little off to the right. Well, it's going to show off to the right, but I feel like that was my
42
normal push draw. Yep, I'm going to be short. And like you can see there, it's just going to give me 3 shots. So we're going to finish this hole with a bogey. So 135 yards carry in the software versus 142.4 on the actual device. All right, so here's hole 7. Here's our second par 5. Hopefully this one isn't 600 yards like the first one was. But yeah, it looks like it's got a little bit of dogleg left to it. And pins on the front of the green. 523 yards, just slightly uphill. I think I'll keep the default target line on this one. That way when it kind of goes off to the right, it'll kind of be where I need it to be. All right, pretty solid contact. I think we should just be a little right of the target line.
295
Yep.
yards.
Headed towards the right side of the fairway. All right, so we got 282.2 carry in the software versus 295.5 on the device. So we're still seeing about 13-yard difference there between the software and the device. All right, second shot here. We got 236 left. It's slightly uphill, almost 8 feet. I can carry my 2 hybrid about 235, so that's what we're going to go with, and hopefully we can get it on the green. It's a little off the toe, so it's going to be right in the software probably, with no drawback. Yep. So it wasn't very good contact off the toe there. So we got 207 carry in the software versus 225 on the device. All right, so we stayed out of that automatic finish area because we're not inside 20 yards. So we got 31 yards left here, a little bit uphill. I'm gonna hit a 60 degree. See if I can get this close. Roll ball. All right, so we parred that hole after it gave me basically a 3 to finish out the hole just off the green there. So we had 20.5 yards of carry on that against 22.9 yards of carry on the device. I was just trying to land it on the front of the green because the first time I hit like this 20-yard chip, it kind of rolled out pretty good on me. I think 8 or 9 yards. So. All right, so we're on to hole 8. It's another par 4. A little bit of dog leg. Not too deep, so 366 yards. All right, off to the right a little bit probably, but still felt like good contact.
296 yards.
Yeah, so we got 296 even on the display for carry. It looks like we're going to come up with 281.2 carry on the actual software though. All right, second shot on this short par 4. We got 75 yards left, 6 feet up the hill. Going to hit the 60 degree. This is probably more like a 75-80% shot for me with this. And I came up on it, so that's thin. Hopefully I get lucky.
11 yards.
Nope. Flew the green. Back by the cart path. All right, so 101 yards of carrying the software, 111 yards on the device. So I'm in the rough. There's going to be, basically it states when you're in the rough, like somewhere between like a 5 to 10% penalty. Looks like this green slopes severely to the right. It falls off. So I'm going to aim out left of the flag a little bit and then try to flop this 60 degree up there, 26 yard shot and get it close. Didn't go right at all. I kind of felt like it was probably going to go right. Natural shot shape. But all right, so we're past 30 feet, so we got an automatic 3-putt, double bogey on this hole. We had 24.6 yards of carry on that shot in the software against 34.6 on the device. So 10-yard difference there. All right, so it looks like hole 9 is going to be a par 3 with the pin very just on the front of the green there. All right, so hole 9 here is par 3. Looks to be 192 yards. Pin's just barely on the green. A little bit downhill, about 4.2 feet. So I'm going to try to hit the 7-iron a little bit and try to get it there. If it wasn't downhill, I probably would move up to a 6. But hopefully I can get this there. Might have been a little bit fat on the contact, but not too bad.
188 yards.
Go ball. Go ball. Yeah, 3-shot gimme, so inside of 20 yards there. So another bogey. So we had 176.4 carry in the software versus 188.9 on the actual device. All right, so that is the front 9 at the Detroit Golf Club here in the Orion software. As you can kind of see, I finished the front 9 plus 6, so hopefully the next video, when I do the back 9, I can recover a little bit. All right, thank you all for watching the video. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. Please give the video a like if you like this kind of content. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. If you don't want to miss any of the notifications on the future videos, I'm going to have probably at least 3 or 4 videos coming out in this next coming week. Follow this one probably with the back 9 video next, and then we'll kind of get into some of the online contest after that inside of the Orion software, and then past that maybe I'll try to get some comparison videos back up between the Orbit Launch Monitor and my GC2. All right, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.